There.
Alright.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Apology 2.
I am Twisted Squid Evil, and today our guest is Least One Creations.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Alright. So rub up those tentacles, because this one's a SeaShore show.
Yeah! So, Elise, we
Yes.
start off this show by having our previous guest ask you a question. That was Jen. So, she asked you, what is your favorite gaming character of all time?
Favorite game character? Wow. I've never put that much thought into it.
Would it make it simpler if I gave you a top 5 or?
Alright, top. Well, mm, gosh. I don't know. The thing is right now is, well, one of the top games would be like top.
Bioshock?
Yeah.
Okay. So, which character from Bioshock then?
Oh, what was her name? The one from Bioshock used to know.
Elizabeth?
Yeah, Elizabeth.
Okay. Alright, so Mr. Paul, do you want to start?
Of course, I'll start off with one of my questions here. What do you think about gaming today?
Wow. Gaming, gaming today is, I don't know, it's like a movie, but you get to be a part of it, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very immersive these days. Like when I played Arkham City, yeah, I felt pumped being Batman.
Wow. Yeah, no, the games are more immersive nowadays.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
very much
like,
so.
like, yeah, they put a lot of effort and budget into it. It's really cool.
So Elise, here's one of my questions. Do you have monster creations in your closet?
Monster Creations.
Yeah, since you create, I figured that you would have monster creations in your closet.
Oh well, that's really kind of you to ask that because I'm currently doing a lot of monster creations right now, and it's just um, taking animals and mash them up together, and then we'll see what I come up with. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that, and then probably make it into a book.
Oh, nice. But no real monsters.
No,
Damn
if
it!
only.
Okay.
Damn it! I wanted some fucking monsters. Damn it! Damn it!
Yeah,
Damn it!
probably one like a squid
Okay.
flopping around.
Yeah, he would have been our best guest by far.
Oh man, that reminds me when I was like doing my creation, one of my artist friends, she created a whale mixed with a squid. I would totally show you that photo later.
Oh.
Oh, I need to see this. Honestly,
Yeah.
that sounds like the best thing ever.
Alright. We'll go to my next question here. What do you think about memes?
Memes?
Yeah.
Oh, um, I don't know. I just think they're really entertaining because, well, especially when it comes to Reddit, there's so many of them around. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry. I pasted the photo in your general discussion. I just like
Oh my god. That looks fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's an octopus, but it's
Hey. We don't discriminate against the pusses and the squids.
Right.
a
That sounds really, really wrong if you look into it. Don't look into it.
So, of course not.
So yeah, memes. Yeah, they're really
Do you know the way?
Oh god.
Do you know that meme? Do you know the way?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Fine. I know Mr. Paul. It hurts you. That's why I do it. I do it to hurt you, Mr. Paul.
There's so many other ones that hurt me at the same time.
I know. Alright. Elise, here's my next question. But you do reserve the right to be able to pass any question that we ask
Okay.
if you don't feel comfortable with it or anything like that. So, my question is, have you ever been asked to draw someone nude?
Uh, well, not them specifically, but they did ask like fan art, so whether they want to do something uh erotic.
Okay.
But I've never done it before. I usually pass it. I've been asked twice.
Really?
Mm-hmm. One was like, DC. You know how DC fan art can go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but I was like, I prefer not to. So then we tone it down to something more PG-13.
Fair enough. What about the second time?
Second time is Monster Hunter.
Oh.
And did you do it? That is the question.
No, I didn't. I don't know. I guess it just feels a little weird for me. I haven't really ventured into that area before, so yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Like-
Would you guys want an erotic?
No. No. We're good. We're good.
I kind of expect some things from you.
Okay.
Well, I may say some things on stream, but that is all for the joke.
Okay.
But yes, I would love a lot of erotic porn of Squid and Dolphins, please and thank you.
Oh my god.
I need 100 by next Friday. Can you do that?
What? Oh. Well, yeah.
Mr. Paul, go ahead.
I don't even know where to go from them. But okay. So at least do you like the sauce?
The sauce?
Yes. Do you like sauce basically?
Okay, now I'm getting really cautious about my next answer.
It's marinara. It's like any sauce. Alfredo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like put you guys on good faith that you guys are good guys. So I'm like,
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just a question I put to catch people off guard most of the time.
Because usually people know about us and they're just like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. I like sauce.
What sauce is your favorite?
Well, when it comes to pasta, then I'll be like, I like pesto and the tomato ones. Those are really nice.
Oh.
Or
Good.
sometimes it'll be like, chip and dip, I guess, but not all the time.
Queso?
Sorry?
Queso?
Okay, so.
Queso sauce?
Is that a brand?
No, it's like a cheese salsa.
Oh, cheese salsa. Wow. Okay, no,
Queso.
I've never had that in my life.
What? You
Mm,
never had queso?
Queso.
no,
Oh,
but it sounds
believe.
awesome.
It's like chips and cheesy dip.
Cheese dip. Nacho cheese dip.
With salsa? No, really salsa? No.
No, it's
Oh,
salsa. Well, the queso is basically just like melted cheese mixed with some spices.
yeah.
No, no. But man, now you got me. Now you got me intrigued. If I ever go America,
I will give you all the no. I'm
No,
rephrasing that. I'm rephrasing that. I'm rephrasing. I will show you all the cheese dip you want, all the cheese queso.
I'm glad you rephrased.
You know what? It's a fucked situation, Mr. Paul. All right. I'll buy you all the cheese queso you want.
thank you.
There.
Yeah. Okay.
We good.
We good. Now it's your question.
Fuck. All right, Elise. Since you are an art person, I figured that you would know most about this. But why are there so many crayons in my goddamn closet? They are just flowing out from my closet. Why? Why are they there?
What?
I think my connection severed. I didn't catch the question.
Oh. All right, so my question is, why are there so many Crayola crayons in my closet? It's just like overflowing. It's like Niagara Falls of fucking crayons in my closet.
I think you have the severe case of the crayon troll under your bed.
Do you know how to get rid of him?
No, I have no idea.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, he just creeps up when you sleep and you just add more crayons to your pile.
Oh.
Do you
Ah. No, I don't. That's the worst part. I throw them away because I know I can't fucking draw.
Man, those poor crayons feel neglected right now.
Telling you to go grab a coloring book and color them.
He's gonna now fill my closet with coloring books and crayons and be like, color, bitch.
It's a sign to say you should.
From now on, towels get washed with laundry. Huh? You guys do laundry, you wash the towels in your room.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Sorry, family.
All right.
We understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Paul.
All right. Going away from that.
Yeah. There are a lot of things to go away from
Yeah.
me.
All right. So, what are the many things you like to draw, Elise?
I mostly like to draw animals. I find humans to be really tricky though, especially the proportions are always so difficult for people.
I mean, like, yeah, like hands.
Yeah, hands, especially like hands and faces. For
Oh
me,
yeah.
because it's like if the eye looks slightly out of place, you can tell something's off.
Yeah.
It's very obvious. And yeah, animals. I've always been drawing animals since I was a kid, so it was like, it's more fun for animals.
Fair enough.
It's interesting. So it's like recently you just kind of like add one or with one animal with another, and then you just kind of test your imagination. So far it's been fun.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Would you guys prefer animals or landscape or people?
I think I like animals.
I prefer landscape because if I fuck up, it'll be like not as noticeable. I'll be like, that's just a ditch. I don't know what you're talking about. That right there, that's a cracking nerf. What about it? That's a happy little tree.
It's a happy accident.
It's like really far away. It's like just a shadow. Just, you know, when.
Yeah. Alright, time for one of my questions. Everybody always loves my questions, so I have to always bring out my A game. Do you like anime?
Anime. I never really grew up watching much anime. So, but so far the animes I watched did not disappoint, and so far I've been watching a few lately because my boyfriend has been introducing me a lot of them. So, the latest one we watched was Made in Abyss. Have you guys watched it?
I'm gonna be honest, no.
It's like Dark Souls a little bit.
Made in Abyss. No.
It's really cool. And the latest one we watched was the cells in the body. What's it called?
Oh, that one.
Cells at work.
Oh.
Like your whole system, your whole body system, all your cells. It's all like
Yeah.
Yeah, D showed me that one. I was just like, I didn't have the best reaction to it. Let's say that.
Oh.
People are running out of anime ideas. Let's say that. They weren't as good as they were. So, I know that you don't watch much anime, but here's my follow-up question. What's your third anime? Third favorite anime?
What?
Out of all that you've watched so far, what is your third favorite?
Okay. I don't know. The first one would be Spirited Away. Second one. Second one would be. I think Princess Mononoke was nice, but third one would be One Punch Man.
Alright.
Third one is One Punch.
One Punch Man. Have you watched it before?
I've seen a couple episodes.
Yeah, I've
It's
seen it.
hilarious.
Especially with the dream. I love that part.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Most people hate it. I just found that funny. Well, I tell Brawley that someday. He hates One
sorry,
Punch
my
Man.
connection's not very good.
Oh,
It's perfectly fine. What part did I cut out on?
hungry?
My connection's not very good right now.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no. Can you hear us?
Can you hear
Elise?
us, Elise? Elise?
Hello?
Hello? I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, alright, back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright. Do you want me to repeat what I said?
Yes, please.
Alright, what part did I cut out on?
After I told you One Punch Man, and yeah, you said you watched a few episodes.
Oh, okay. So I found the funniest part to be the dream. I heard that a lot of people hated it, including Mr. Paul and Brawley. But I'm not gonna tell Brawley that I found that scene hilarious. Yet I will one day.
I never said I hated it, but I just agreed with Brawley. I'm saying he was a little skeptical.
Oh, I thought you hated it.
No, I didn't hate it.
Oh,
I didn't hate One Punch Man. I just thought it was necessarily could have used a few more finesse. That's it.
all right. What did you think about that scene then?
I thought it was interesting. Like it was more of a take on. Well, for me, I look more into like the detail of aspect of things. So it's like I think more of that scene as an aspect saying like he basically it's more of like he's looking more for life and like he basically it's like that thing like you can't really get what you wish for in some points.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
So that is life. You don't
Yeah.
always get what you want.
Yeah, that is 100% life.
I think it's also like one of those things where life has become so comfortable, and then you just suddenly you just have nothing better to do than to find problems in your life because everything is just going great.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen to me, honestly. I don't want to find any more problems. All right, Mr. Paul.
Uh, so Lisa, what inspired you to be an artist?
Oh, well, I always wanted to draw. I always enjoyed drawing since I was a kid, but it was never really that good. But then, uh, and then I actually wanted to become an. I was when I was a kid, when I was in my teens, I wanted to be a Nat Geo photographer. Yeah, but yeah, that seems really highly unlikely. Then one day, I actually tried my first graphic novel, which was Batman Under the Hood, and it looked really good. The way it tells story, and it was so immersive. And then I was like, okay, I feel like I would like to give it a try for digital art. And then at the same time, I found a wonderful artist on YouTube that kind of showed me the ways how you shouldn't just, you know, just, you know how like sometimes you feel you can't progress anymore, then you just give yourself an excuse that, okay, this is my style, and I don't, there, you just kind of give yourself an excuse so you don't have to progress further, so you feel comfortable at that stage. So she told the audience
Right.
that it doesn't have to be that way, and she kind of showed how to get better, and that's how I improve a lot since then.
Interesting. That's very, very interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just like how you feel so comfortable. You just don't want to get out of your shell and learn more. And that was me at the time. So ever since then, and then I improved, I kind of gained more confidence, and you just feel more. You have that the confidence to experiment more, and the more you experiment, the better you get at. So you just kind of face it as fun. It's just a hobby. It doesn't matter if you screw up. You just have fun with it, and you learn a lot.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's completely fair. And now to completely derail the entire discussion, what is the worst lie you ever came up with?
Worst lie. Okay, to be fair, I'm terrible at lying. I'm so terrible at it that I don't. It's really bad. Yeah, my face will just give it away, or my voice. I'll be like, yeah. So, yep.
Oh yeah, completely same with me. I smile. I smile like a big ass clown, and it's just the worst.
Oh gosh, yes, yes. And telling lies are hard. I don't know how people do it.
I've heard strategies. I've heard
Yeah.
strategies. Have I tried them out? No.
Right.
I heard that telling a good lie is just to alter the truth of it, so there is some truth in that lie.
Right.
So it's like, so your whole body language and everything will still be okay because there is truth in that.
I've heard that you tell the lie, but in your head you think of the truth. Like if someone's sitting next to you and they have a blue shirt on, you say uh, banana is an orange, but you keep saying in your head that person's shirt is blue, that person's shirt is blue, that person's shirt is blue.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of thinking capacity I cannot handle.
I mean, I don't think I can handle it. To be truth be told.
How about you, Mr. Paul? You seem pretty quiet. Can
Oh
you
no,
you're
no, I'm just listening. And no, but like yeah, I find that too. Like it's pretty hard for a lot of people to technique and like to master the art of lying. Like it takes a lot of like focus and concentration or to like actually lie to someone in their face or something like that.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know how people do it, and even then, why would they need to do it? Like,
Yeah. I mean, there could be alternative motives or anything to it, but like usually, in order to lie to someone, basically you need to like focus on the point of just saying like, I know what the truth is, but I'm gonna be saying this, and basically in your mind, basically you need to focus on saying that I'm saying this because I can't say this or something like that. And
yeah,
you basically have that in
it's
the
a
back of
lot
your
of
mind. But I'm not good at it either. But you know, I just know that that's how usually people do it. Like I've heard like from like I've asked like even people who are professional at it. Like even like some people I know like I even got to talk to like an officer once. Like how do they know when someone's lying during the investigation or something like that? You know. And like they will explain this, like they're going like you can look at their face and the way they're positioning themselves in a way, you know, like usually someone has a telltale way of you could tell that they're lying.
wow. Yeah, that's like a whole body language thing going on, and yep. I think it's just way easier and nicer to just play it cool, tell the truth.
Or you could roll by the punches and lie your ass off. I think that would be an interesting person to meet. Someone that always fucking lies.
Always lie.
Oh man, those like compulsive liars. Like I hear they can lie about every tiny little thing. I don't know if that's true.
I just want to meet one and spend an hour with, you know,
Like pick
and
your
see
brain.
if just pick their brain just a little bit, just to be like, is my shirt blue? No,
Hmm.
you know, just to spend an hour and be like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if you can handle an hour with it. They'll probably be telling you lies while you're at it.
You know, I just wouldn't care, to be honest. All right, Mr. Paul.
All right. So
Yes.
what's what's the most okay, sorry, I need to word this better, I guess. Uh, what's one real life thing that influenced you to create some art? Like, to instantly create art? Like, something that influenced you so fast that you need to, like, draw it, something, or do something with it?
Oh wow, good question. I don't know. I just like anything I look at sometimes, especially. I just like most of the part. I like fantasy, so I like dragons. So sometimes you just kind of look around and you just kind of take it in, and you're like, oh, okay. The scene right there looks cool. I wonder what dragon lives there, and you just kind of like design it. And same with anything when you look. I think everything is an inspiration, really. Watch movies, play video games, and for me, because I always like to draw animals, and I always imagine what it would be like if they were to live there, or recently it's like if you mix different kind of animals, what kind of creature would survive in that environment?
Right.
Like kind of
Yeah.
play with that imagination. It's really fun.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. All right, Elise, it's time for mine.
Oh.
Any goofy adventures, you aren't allowed to talk about it, but can you talk about it with us?
I'm sorry, my life has been pretty boring, really.
Oh, come on, there has to be something.
Not really. They're like pretty boring, and I can't really. If there was, I can't really think of any right now.
Ah,
Adventures.
damn.
Nah, I'm sorry. I'm a true introvert. Like the only time I go out was to eat, and that's about it.
I mean, I
Okay, for like there is one. So I told you I don't really like to go out and to meet anybody, or I just like, oh my gosh, dealing with people is so terrible. So how I met my boyfriend was on Twitch actually,
really.
and my connection fell.
Oh, nice.
So what drew you to your boyfriend then? Sorry if this is going too far.
No, no. We started talking on Discord, um and we just kind of clicked. We were talking about you know comic books, video games, stuff like that, and because dating before, never tried Tinder or whatnot, so it was kind of new to me. So then we started to move to webcam, and then he would show me his collection of comic books, and he has all
Oh.
these physical copies, and it's really cool because I always buy my comic books digitally, so to see the hard copy was like really PS4 and all that, all the good stuff. And then we decided that it was time to watch a movie. So, uh, and he also has a condition called cerebral palsy. So it's like he he has limited usage of his legs. So he was like telling me like if it's you don't want this to go any further, it's fine. He understands. So
Right.
yeah, it was pretty scary to wonder what the future would be like. And but then I just decided to go on a movie with him, and this is the first time I saw him with his disability, and that was like one of the best decisions I made to be with him.
Right.
And
Yeah.
after the movie, he asked for a hug. It was like the most awkward hug ever because like oh my god, physical contact, first time seeing this guy is so
Right.
weird. It's so awkward.
uh,
Damn.
So yeah, so we've been together for 5 months now,
Oh, nice.
nice.
and we're thinking of doing. Currently, we're doing a children's story, and then he's writing a graphic novel for me to illustrate. Hopefully, this year.
Well, I wish you the best of luck
Yeah.
with your relationship, Elise.
Thank you.
Mr. Paul.
Right. Well, anyway, yeah. It's very nice to hear that, Lilies. I'm glad
Yeah,
for you both.
yeah. I think we do need a minute. Like,
Okay, we'll go with one of my things, I guess. What's one of your favorite cartoons in the past?
You mean like as a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Bravo. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Huh.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think like when you grow up and then you kind of, I was like, I can't remember what got me to like check out his catchphrases again, but watching back what he says, it was freaking hilarious. It was like so self-centered. It's so funny.
So would you say it is for everyone? Like no matter who you are, you can always watch Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Johnny Bravo is the best, and it's like I think it's nice because he is not a nice guy because he's so self-centered. And it's like, yes, that's why he doesn't have any girls with him. He never gets to girl. You gotta treat her right, guys.
Yeah.
You gotta give.
What treat her right? Psh, psh, psh. Yeah, I don't treat my woman right. She you know, I wish I could go on, but with that joke, but I can't.
If you're listening to this podcast, I would like have to do a snippet of this.
Yeah, no, like I legitimately for my relationship, I can't do that.
Aw.
All right.
Okay.
For my next question, do you I don't remember if I asked this. What? No. Did you ever have a pet rock growing up?
No, I did not have a pet rock growing up.
What? Yeah, how could you not fall in love with a pet rock?
I've never fallen in love with a pet rock, which is no. I've brought rocks home. Like no, not rock. Like seashells, but I've never named them or bring them around with me.
Oh, they're the best though. Oh
You have a pet rock.
no, my sister said. I just like to advocate for what I'm asking. It's very very rare condition called twisteditis.
Oh.
I don't know. Do you ever have like an inanimate object that you just like want to keep as a pet? I think like the closest for me is just stuffed toys, but that's really not out there.
All right.
An inanimate object I could keep as a. Would my Deadpool riding a unicorn count?
I mean, I used
I
to
guess.
talk to a disembodied head of the rock.
I mean, it's cool enough for me to be like, I want this, but a pet that I want to bring with me everywhere.
Mm,
Mm,
yeah, perhaps. Yeah.
it's already gathering dust.
Yeah.
I guess the closest I ever got to that was just a keychain. That was it.
Keychain. What do you call that again? The Digimon ones inside the.
Oh, like
Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchis.
Did you ever have a Tamagotchi?
Yes, I had a Tamagotchi and I had those I was like Agumons.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's like like the poster of Digimon and
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, Mr. Paul, or was that me?
That was you, so it's me.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. So, going on the other tangent then, so you talked about different animes you liked and all that, but like who would be your favorite artist in a way.
Ooh, for in general or
Uh, for animation, like anime and stuff like that, or any movie, like who would be your favorite artist at that?
oh gosh, I don't really keep track of the artists in animation, but uh, in terms of comic books though, I really like Stanley Germ art or Jim Lee. They do really good work. So if you
Okay.
Right.
Stanley Germ art, he's one who does really art germ. Sorry, art germ. He does really almost so realistic fan art superhero things. So I'll just kind of like I share with you guys because it looks really good. He does a lot of covers for DC and Marvel because his work is so good. I think it's just good enough to be the cover.
Fair enough. I do want to say. Oh, okay. That is really really cool. But I do want to say, anyone in my Discord right now is gonna be hella confused. Until this episode comes live, they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Whale and an octopus. Yeah,
Oh,
and
that.
Jim Lee drew for oh my god, what was that issue? Hush, Batman Hush.
Oh yeah.
That was all drawn by Jim Lee, and I really like that style.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm.
Okay.
But I'm like thinking like drawing for comic books is so difficult. Like the amount of work for each panel and stuff like that. A lot of
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, that I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Wow.
All right. With the continue. Oh wait, you didn't. Did you answer the question? Like, I had other shit going on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. She answered the question, basically.
Okay. So one of my question is, do you consider our channels as art?
Do I consider art channels?
Meister Paul's and I channels as art, or yours, or
Art?
yeah, our channels is art.
Oh, okay. Your podcast channel is it?
Well, it goes. Well, our streaming channels, because normally this is live on Mr. Paul's Twitch channel.
Oh, would I consider your streams art?
Yes.
Well, I think for me it's like I guess you could say I would consider it as art in the sense that if I watch you guys, it can gain like inspiration to do more art because especially if you guys are playing video games as well, and I think those are very inspiring in terms of creativity. And yeah, you guys' personality just kind of spice things up a little.
May I ask for example?
For example,
Yes.
well,
What do you mean by personalities?
well, the thing about like streaming though, it's like you don't just follow a person just playing video games because that's quite bland. Like you gotta have like a personality to make things really interesting. That's why I follow all of you guys, Brawley, Zane, Mr. Paul.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you just want to watch somebody play a video game, then it doesn't really make things very unique.
Right.
Not at all.
What differentiates one streamer to another? So yeah, is you gotta have that nice personal.
What up? Go eat.
uh, yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I could see that with a lot of streams and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I think like the human personality really makes things very different.
Right. It,
Yeah. Sorry.
it's alright. Usually you have to do something, to gain interest either way. But like, I guess if people like the way your personality is, I guess the more people you'll gain at that point.
That is
Yeah.
true. For me, it's like you don't even have to be good at the game. As long as I like your personality, I find you entertaining, I would definitely follow that person.
That is a sound logic.
Hmm.
All right, Mr. Paul, I believe it is now your turn.
All right.
Andrew, go eat dinner before Mama beats your ass.
uh, okay, we'll come back right with Twisted 2 enough. Anyway.
I'm back.
Anyway. So, Elise, what is one art piece do you have you drawn that you felt like you wish you could add more to or redo?
Hmm. Well, I think if if art pieces that I could redo, I really wish I kept my children's when art pieces I did when I was a kid, because it's like when you're children, your imagination just goes wild, and but then when you grow into an adult, your imagination is somehow limited. Like even though I try to combine animals and monsters, that it's really not as amazing as when you're a kid. Like when you're a kid, anything can happen. Logic does not exist. And I really wish I had all those old pieces that I could like see it and I'm like, okay, I can't believe I came up with that. And then I would like redo it into the skills that I've developed today.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, that would be unique to have old children's arts reimagined when you're adult.
Yeah, I really wish I kept all my old works. Oh
Did,
wow.
did you ask your mom and see if she has any?
No, unfortunately we moved house and we just like try to get rid of as much junk as possible.
Oh,
Oh well.
Right. So Twisted. Your turn.
Elise, fuck. What are your opinions on libraries?
Libraries?
Yes.
If I had a room like how the Beast gave Bella in Beauty and the Beast, I would be thrilled. To have like a whole library. I think even though digital copies are so convenient, like you can have like 60 books in one iPad on tablet. That's like so convenient and space doesn't have to be a problem. And then you don't have to carry so much weight, especially if like you're reading a Lord of the Rings trilogy in one book. That's like so heavy, so huge. I think that's the convenience about digital.
Yeah.
But to have like the hard copy is also amazing at the same time because you get to feel it, you get to feel the pages, and you get to read the ink. And oh, it's so cool. I think libraries are cool, although I admit I don't go to them myself because digital copies.
Yeah.
You're right.
But yeah, I think it'd be really cool, especially if you have a personal library. That'll be awesome.
Oh yeah, like with all the little books you like and all that.
Yeah, and man, I gotta find myself a richer boyfriend is what I need
I rich your boyfriend.
to
So we're gonna completely disregard the relationship stuff in the past.
do. Yes, it was like, it,
All right.
uh,
Alrighty, Elise. I believe that it is nearing the end of of our of our interview.
uh,
So, it is the last 10 minutes. So, do you have any questions for me and Mr. Paul to ask?
oh, okay. My question is, as game streamers, what is the difficulty you guys face?
you want to go first, Twisted?
My difficulty is with my erratic work schedule, or not erratic. I should say with my work schedule and how tiring it can be, is being energetic. Um,
Yeah.
I do try to come up with unique stuff segments with karaoke.
Oh yeah, the karaoke.
Twisting novels, with whatever I can muster. I try to be unique, and when you just have a long ass day at work, you kind of can't be enthusiastic at all, and
Yeah.
sometimes it sucks.
Mm.
So yeah, that is my biggest difficulty. What about you, Mr. Paul?
With me, uh, I do have to face trials at work sometimes, and sometimes I always get called last minute to do a lot of things. So when I do stream, I would like to do every stream I do with as much energy as I have. It at some points though it's a little hard because at some points I either can't find the time to stream or I usually get sidetracked and have to do something, and next thing you know, like I have to say, oh well, I can't stream, but I still force myself to do it anyway. Problem is sometimes at those moments I don't have as much energy as I wish to. So of anything though, mainly if I ever want to do game streams or anything like that, I usually want to do something new with them or try to see if I could do anything with them. If I find myself bored with any game, then I feel like that's the audience at that point too. Like, I should probably change the game if it's not going to be entertaining for me or them. So, if anything, mainly the most difficulties I would have to deal with is mainly trying to find the time to do it and trying to like make sure that I'm well enough to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Health is number one.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah. Okay. Another question. Okay. I find this quite difficult for myself as a streamer to always talk and entertain your audience. Like sometimes you just talk and talk and you manage to like get into a conversation with them, but then at some point the audience will die down and then you feel your energy die down too and your stream just gets really quiet. Does that happen to you guys, and how do you deal with that? Like how do you like get the energy up again?
Mr. Paul, I think you should go first.
Yeah, I faced a lot of that sometimes. Usually, whenever I'm playing a game or so, it's either I feel like the jokes start dying down, or I feel myself getting too focused or in depth in the game, where it's like I either stop talking or the chat stops flowing or something like that. And at those points, I'm just like, oh, well, where am I doing, and like what am I supposed to say? Usually at those points, it's like I face them enough time to go like, okay, you know what, I have to say something or do a joke because like I can't just be not just quiet for the rest of the stream. So I usually like to talk about myself, or they usually like to mention a story, something happened like that, or like to like say something in a game, like a joke against like a character or something like that, and basically start myself back up on that energy flow and like basically build that way back up to a conversation. Usually it leads up to good things, you know, like builds back more attention to it and more stuff like that, you know. And the more stuff I can like talk about with people, the better I feel, you know.
Yeah.
All right, how I deal with that? I do have a policy of if I can't commentate the first 5 minutes of game, then I change it. Like, or don't stream for the rest of the day and let my body rest or something. But when I do feel that die down, uh, I know it, and I know chat knows it, and I stay silent for a bit, and then I wait for an opportunity, whether game, environment around me, or if I see someone online and invite them to a party. Like those are my three modes of like, okay, what do I? There's got to be something to do. Or my secret fourth one, in which I probably use all the time, is dicks. I just proclaim dicks, and
Yep. I know that part.
and it usually catches people off guard that don't know me. So
Mm.
it's usually good to see that.
Okay. I'm curious as to what game has more or less like change your life or change your way of thinking that inspire you in some way.
Oh God.
Do you want me to go first, Mr. Paul?
It to only be fair, it's like you go.
Yeah. Yeah. One game that changed my way of thinking, the first game that was set in front of me when my mom was working night shift and I was 2, that would be Super Mario Brothers.
Wow.
That would be because that's what got me into gaming. So, without that, I don't know what I would be doing as a hobby. I don't think anything really.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Connections.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You, Mr. Paul.
Well, there's been a lot of games that's actually changed my life in a way, like changed my perspective either on life itself or changed my perspective on gaming itself. I think the one that did that the most, if anything, which I don't I don't regularly show much emotion when I play games that much. Usually, just just me, just getting crazy and stuff like that. You know, usually that or getting angry at games. It's usually that, but like one game where I actually felt emotion in one point, and I know like there are more games that can do this, and that I have yet played yet, but one game where I actually legit like made me shed a tear was actually a game called Valiant Hearts.
Brilliant. I've never heard of that game.
Yeah.
Oh, that is it a war game, Mr. Paul?
Yeah, it's a war game. Yeah, it's during World War One.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I still have to try playing that now.
Yeah, and like like not sponsoring my channel or anything. This is actually something I put on my YouTube channel, and like I leave it there, and like, as also like there, I'm just like, yeah. After that game, I was like, no, yeah, this is even though this game is more like a minimalist style or something like that, the way they were showing it, like this wasn't like a 3D game, like a AAA budget game. This was a game that was made by like some indie developers who made this off there. So I'm like, to me, it showed me more on the example of going like, a game doesn't need to be AAA or anything like that. A game can be literally made by like a stick figure or something, but as long as they put that emotion, put that personality in there, which makes you care for a story, then you're gonna feel it either way.
Yeah, that's true. I think the one that got me quite emotional was The Walking Dead by Telltale Games. That was sweet.
I'm gonna be honest, no game has managed to make me cry.
You have no heart, Twister. Only black who runs in your veins.
I mean, you're not wrong. They've come close, but they haven't made me cry. Any more questions, Elise?
No, I think that's it.
All right. I think that's it for our podcast, Mr. Paul.
That's an hour yet.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh wait, Elise, before I forget, what is one question that you want to ask our next guest? And that would be Jay Shaw.
Well, I'm also really curious what about the same question I posed to you guys. Like, what was the game that got them so emotional, or like just changed the way they look at life, kind of thing.
Oh,
I find that quite interesting.
Okay.
okay.
So that's the question you want to ask?
Yes, please.
All right. All right. So yes, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a fantastic podcast. I've been Twisted Squid Evil.
I'm Mr. Paul G2.
And our guest has been Elise Wong Creations. And remember, people, clean those blowholes. Thank you.